on my ER visit from last night. Just setting everything up. I'm going to do a quick turnaround before security comes back and fusses at me. Apparently, they don't like you videotaping on their property. They wouldn't let me videotape inside, but just so you can see, let me see if I can expand it. I might expand it too much there. This is the hospital. Now I'm walking away from there now and heading down the road, even though it's raining pretty hard on and off. Okay, let's see, hold on. The finger's not that bad. I cut it right here. I was taking my finger like this inside of trying to get the stuff out to the vein you can, and it cut it right there. I got a tetanus booster that was given to the hospital. My Medicaid pays for that, so I'm good. What I found out was, I've been telling you guys that periodically when I didn't have Tylenol or ibuprofen or something, that I had been getting sick, and I'd be running a fever and having chills, hot and cold back and forth, and I thought it's the weather and everything, and the sick and nausea and vomiting. I don't know what this car's doing. There's somebody in it. Hold on, I'll turn it around. Don't know if y'all can see it. It's a little black car. They followed me from the parking lot up here. Now they're coming back this way. Okay, they're going down the hill now. I was going to keep the camera on them instead of me. Now, I know I sound a little weak and rickety, and I apologize. Let me see. Hey, Miss Carrie, welcome. And everybody else that's in here. They got me bandaged up. I put an extra Band-Aid on the outside. They just called me back. When I went, last night, everybody wasn't there on staff. I'm going to take this off me so y'all don't look at my ugly mug. Anyway, everybody wasn't there, on staff. I guess it being a weekend or whatever. And they called me back today. I still it'll be tomorrow evening possibly before I'll know about staff and or MRSA. I don't know how to explain what's going on. Okay. So we found out what's causing the fever, the chills, the stomach cramps, the nausea, the whole nine. I cut my finger because if it hadn't been for that, I wouldn't have went to the hospital, and I think that was God. So let's give glory to Him right now at the beginning. And also, I want to thank Miss Kathy and Miss Donna for coming to check on me, bringing me some triple antibiotic ointment and Band-Aids and a can opener so I don't have to do that again with my hand and cut myself. I'll tell you, and that bag that you had the stuff in, and the styrofoam cooler, the bag of ice. Ladies, thank y'all. I look so forward to just their visits. Other than Little Man, y'all were probably the only people who come and see me. And damn it, y'all gonna railroad me for crying. But after this past weekend, really weak, it's, when you're the family of the deceased person and you continuously try not to cry, just give me a second, y'all, please. Lord, I just gotta pray for a moment, y'all. Lord, please bless me and everybody that watches this. Hold them highly in your favor. You know their hearts and you know their minds without us saying anything, God. Please bless each and every one of them as I have been blessed in my life and today. God, please make sure that none of them are alone and that they all have love and know that they're cared about and wanted. In your name I pray. Amen. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I don't know if it even matters to a lot of people. But I just want small items of concession. It might not mean nothing to you. Can change a person's world. So thank you again, Miss Kathy and Miss Donna. Y'all have my phone number now. Please reach out to me anytime. I'm not getting email notifications, so if someone has emailed me, I'm checking them daily on the channel email. I'm only getting notifications for my personal email, and I can't switch it because I am American. I'm in North Carolina because that's how jobs are communicating. Miss Kathy and Miss Donna also gave me a heads up on a job, and I've got $8 in credit right now with the ride Greenway Transit. The way they make you increments of money, I've got $8 in credit. So it does look like a zebra, yes. No, Harry, I didn't. No, tomorrow hopefully they'll have the results for my MRSA and staph infection testing. They called me back from last night because I do have a secondary fungal infection in this. I got my ears pierced when I was 5 years old, and I had to quit wearing earrings. I couldn't wear plastic, surgical steel, gold, platinum. We tried everything back when I was 16, and I don't know what happened. They say your body chemically changes and blah blah blah. Periodically, the right ear for years now has swollen up and gotten sore, like I was wearing an earring and it irritated it, and then it go away. This time, I've never had it bust open and start draining. What they're telling me is the infection, yeah, that's a big deal, but it's, and I probably am going to mispronounce it, and I apologize, but the red streaks and the proximity to my brain is what's worrisome. And I'm repeating it the way it was told to me. If I say something wrong, I apologize. I can only tell you what I was told. Cellulitis, something like that, is what that's an indication of, the streaks underneath. And then the secondary fungal infection. By the way, before anybody comes at me, I'm allergic to penicillin, so I can't take that. I don't know what this car is doing. Neither does the one behind him, apparently. But I'm allergic to penicillin, or they'd have gave me a shot and I'd probably be pretty good. Long story short, I am on my way to, now that the rain has stopped for a moment, and if it starts back, I'll just stand in the rain. I'm on my way with my sign down here. I figured everything up. I need $11.04 more than what I have to be able to get all my medicines, including my inhalers, which I have, and I can show you if you want to see it. I have, I think, less than 8 inhalations left, which is 4 doses, because it's 2 inhalations per dose in my inhaler. And I've been having to use it more than ever, more than in 20 years in the past month. I don't know. They say the air quality's been pretty bad. Yes, I'm 53 years old. Anyway, I'll know if I have to have any other meds. They don't believe, and I don't, that they're staph or MRSA. It's the cellulitis, however you say it. And the secondary fungal infection they're worried about. I have to have a different antibiotic because of the fungal. It's a topical that I have to put on for it, and then I have to take, I think it's Bactrim DS by mouth. The horse pill, I'm pretty sure, if it's the one I remember. So I'm going to hopefully, maybe I can get donations, down here on the road and come up with the $11 I need. My ride to the pharmacy and back is taken care of. If I can't pre-schedule it through Medicaid, my insurance, because they require you to do it so far ahead of time, and I have to know when I have the money to go get it. I've got the $8 credit at Greenway Transport. Okay, next. And I want to thank Miss Carol and Miss Debbie and Miss Kathy and Miss Donna all for reaching out and for support and help and just being there and consistent. It means a lot. A lot. The reason I say $11.04 is my change part, I'm 4 cents short of getting my senior drink to be able to charge my box tonight. And I know if I don't go get the medicine that it ain't just my earlobe. I'm worried. They got me scared, and I'll just tell y'all the truth. When they tell you it's close to your brain, and it's probably when I've been having the fever and chills and a little confusion with it, that's most likely the reason. Is where the infection is. Anybody that's ever been through anything, I'd be honored and blessed if y'all reach out and kind of tell me what I'm dealing with. I've never heard of it. It can be. Okay. Well, I have Band-Aids, I have triple antibiotic ointment, I have peroxide, I have rubbing alcohol, and I have to get a topical medicine and 2 different antibiotics. I know one of them's the Bactrim. I can't remember the other's that pack thing. Luckily, with Medicaid, it's only $4 a piece. I've got part of the money, and I'm trying to come up with the rest. I already walked to the store to see if any of my jewelry had sold today, and she said she hadn't been able to sell none because that one girl's there that kind of causes a problem, she said. I ain't trying to get into her job and her personal business. Also, Miss Kathy told me that her and Miss Donna about a job y'all cross your fingers. I've already went online and put in an application. I'm going by there tomorrow while it's near the pharmacy. So what I thought is I'll get the Greenway Transport to the pharmacy, and then I'll walk and check on that and 2 other applications near there that I've put in. I ain't put one in at AutoZone and Advanced Auto Parts. Why not? Had my neck once. Yeah, well, Miss Carrie, I honestly believe if they didn't know that I was homeless and if I didn't have Medicaid, I honestly believe they would have kept me. I do know if I'm supposed to go back on no later than Thursday at 9 a.m., and if it's not better, they're going to put me in the hospital, she said. If it gets worse, and I don't know how it can get much worse, it's hot when you touch it. Now, y'all can't see me touching here. When you touch it, and it's mostly on this back side here and on this edge of the earlobe where it connects to here. I don't know if y'all can see any of the streaks going from it up through to my neck. But what the nurse and the doctor and all was telling me is it's already hot to the touch. There's streaks are coming, and also I'm having the fevers and the chills and the mental confusion. If it gets worse, if my fever gets over 102, if the streaks progress any further, closer towards my face or towards my brain, not going down my neck, but going out and up, I'm supposed to immediately go back to the hospital Um, the big thing is getting the antibiotics. Um, I did tell them I couldn't get them. If I haven't gotten them by Thursday, they'll see if they can find any programs that I qualify for. But because I have Medicaid, most of the programs are not available to me because you're already getting and you're just paying. Thank God, though. You know what I mean? Let me say this. The one inhaler, I call it my space age inhaler. That thing is $191, and my copay's $4. So that's perspective. And I'll show you my other inhaler. I've got it right here. That one I'm talking about, the space shuttle one, I only take it every morning. This other one is my as needed, and I'm really low on it. The space shuttle one, it's only got 10 more things, but see, that's 10 days. That's just a once a day. This one can be 4 times a day. I promise I won't. I will not miss an appointment. I don't know if y'all can see, it's got the light right here. See the red? That lets you know. I don't know if it'll focus enough to tell you. I believe it's either a 6 or an 8. I'll just tell you, I can't see that great myself, but I know the red. Any of you guys that has this one, you'll know exactly. And mine is 90 micrograms. It says it on here somewhere, I think. I can't see. It should tell it on the bottle. Your average is 45 micrograms per inhalation. Mine is 90. And that's basically double. The reason for that is, I guess I need it. That's my rescue inhalers, what they call it. I just kind of wanted to update everybody and let y'all know I went to the hospital. I was seen. I did get a tetanus booster. Had I not been allergic to penicillin, I would have got a shot of that, and it would have got me good and started, and I'd have bought more time. I really wish I could go to a different hospital. This one is not well known for doing the best of work towards people. It's actually pretty well known for messing you up. Hey, how are you? Yeah, if you're in the area, you know. They're not having the best reputation. But guys, I'm right down here where I stand with my sign. So I am going to get off here. Y'all please pray that I can make $11.04 so that I can charge my box and get my medicine. If I can make it before 8 p.m. tonight, I can get to the pharmacy with Greenway Transport. They have a last pickup at Grace Hospital up here above me where I just left, bus stop. The last pickup there is at 7:45, and I can get to the pharmacy and then get dropped back off and get my box and come to McDonald's and get my drink and charge it up and go. Tomorrow, I also have an interview at another restaurant. Y'all cross your fingers, please, Lord. It's in walking distance. I'm also going to go, we're going to say it's one of the dollar stores. It's not Dollar Tree necessarily. You know, they got bought out by Family Dollar, and they're melding together and kind of melding their prices together as well. I can't rest to take it easy, Gary. I have to get the money together to make the medicine. And the only way I can do it is get out here and work. For those of you that says about cigarettes, by the way, I found a box of tubes that I paid $1.99 for. And I got nearly 7 ounces of loose tobacco for $2. That means tax and all, I had less than $4.30 and enough to roll nearly 3 cartons when I was set and figured everything up. It's not the kind I smoke nor like, and I bought that way on purpose. I'm selling them 25 cents a cigarette or $3 a pack. I don't want to tell where, but it's at a store nearby where I'm also selling my jewelry. And if I say too much, it'll mess up my deal. So far, I don't have anything in my envelope today, but usually it's weekends that she tends to work by herself and is able to do the selling for me. And I don't want to cause her to lose her job. I do want to try again for a second live tonight because there is a case. The family is from North Carolina. This is where they live. They originally were from Florida. The mom had a child, and the man is currently incarcerated. Her child turned 18 and graduated, and they went on a trip to Florida to meet her fiance's family. In the interim, while the son had found out, he started having online conversations with alleged, we're going to say that because it's not been proven, even to the family. It's a weird situation. Long story short, it was supposed to be his cousins. They're supposed to pick him up at 8 o'clock on the night they picked him up. They didn't show up till between 1 and 1:30 in the morning. 26 minutes after they left, he texted his mom and several other family members, please help me. Why is that important? And we're going to get into breaking it down, but they were in Florida on vacation. It was 3 hours away they were driving to where they came from for him to stay and visit with his father's side of the family. His mom didn't come out. She let the stepdaddy come out and meet and greet and hand off because she didn't want to conflict. Y'all know how that is. She the baby mama. Just point blank period, you know? So long story short, it was 26 minutes after they left. These people said there was conflict, and he jumped out of the car and ran away. He had his bag and his phone and everything with him. Now, when them texts were sent out 26 minutes after he left, that location better match up location within less than a mile radius of where he was when he sent them texts out where they found that phone in that book bag. My question is, why did these people not reach out to that mama? You had a 2.5 plus hour drive to get back to where you were going. And it was less than 30 minutes to turn around to where you picked him up to tell people. They didn't call the police. They didn't call the family. They just went on their merry way and waited. This young man is in a state hundreds of miles away from home, away from any family, and y'all were supposed to be his family, and y'all just dump him out and don't notify nobody. I think the good Lord kept us from doing last night, because today autopsy results came back in the wee hours of the morning. At this point, the autopsy is not showing anything. There's no stab wounds, there's no pew-pew wounds, there's no bruising or nothing showing up, no scratches, nothing like that. Which still goes back to my theory. They told the mom and the police two different stories, and one of the guys has a violent assault and battery record, recent. He gave a false name to police originally. There's jurisdictional issues because we have a minimum of 3 different counties involved based on where they found him, where he was picked up, and where they were going. 3 separate counties in Florida. Y'all know what that means. And there's only like 2 YouTube channels that's covering it. Very little coverage on the news. What I found was out of Michigan and Ohio news stations, which is really weird. Florida, nothing. North Carolina, crickets. The family is asking for information to be shared out. I found from Sheena Speaks, there is a long live stream, and I wanted us to watch it together. I was emailed and told that this will cover everything and update everything. But I really do got to get off here, guys, because my time is minimal. Y'all help me pray and that move that somebody that sees my sign is moved to help me. I just want to get my medicine because they got me scared. Like I'm going to die or something. And Miss Carrie, if you've had it, if you can, reach out to me and email me and tell me. I don't want to over panic. But, like I said, I left last night. They done called me back today. And they got it really sore and irritated. Because there's amazing on it. They took samples of the fluid coming. It's kind of clearish, yellow liquid coming out of it. It's a draining, you know. It's not a normal pus, though. It's clearer than I would expect. It's sticky. And they debraded, that's what they said, and that's what's got it really hurting me. I'm just scared. And I don't really trust them up here. I feel like my grandmother would still be alive if it wasn't for them. It's a long story there. They tried to say she's crazy and the woman had a stroke. It took like 8 or 10 hours, you know, for it to show up on the MRI. I love you guys. And I will be back tonight because I promised the family member that reached out to me that I would talk to y'all about this. We're going to talk about him and Summer. I think the Ryan Fines over 3-hour live stream last night. I was trying to watch on my phone. I was in the ER waiting room. I got most of it done. And we could kind of skim over it together. But I have my opinions based on what I was told when I called law enforcement. And let me just tell y'all this. Fred's lie detector had nothing to do with Summer's case. Okay? That's not what he was giving us. That's why he don't want to show y'all the papers. They gonna show you what paperwork they got. He knows what questions they asked him. Why don't he tell you? Why don't he tell you which questions had something to do with Summer Wells' case? Because it's making me really angry. And I just want y'all to remember that Arnold and Simpson, and here's the big one, what's our sheriff's last name? Lawson. Arnold, Simpson, and Lawson are united, going back hundreds of years by blood. Please remember that. So when you got a cover up and it involves those names, and ultimately TBI has taken the reins, but they still don't hold the power. Call them and ask them. They don't have an option to turn it over to the FBI. Only the sheriff can do that. And please believe, if you think there ain't cover-ups, Knox County, Tennessee, it's not too awful far away. Look at what's going on there with the comptroller's office, the embezzlement, the law enforcement involvement in the cover-up. And why ain't we heard nothing else, by the way, about the Churchill Rescue Squad and Fire Department shit and what all went on there and with Summer's Fund? When you want to know who's scamming who, I'm going to look right around the area where the child went missing, because that's where everything brings me back to. And in an area called Bell Mountain. Bell, B-E-L-L. Again, shout out to Miss Kathy and Miss Donna. You guys don't know. Just seeing a friendly face, that in somebody I gotta beg to come over here, means a lot. And thank you for letting me know. Yeah, the silver car from Tennessee is gone today. But when she pulled up, there was an all blacked out car with the orange state plate on it. That it's really weird, because as soon as they pulled up to knock at the door, they pulled off and left. And she didn't see them come walking from the restaurant, and they've been out there for a minute. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm scared, y'all, right now. I just want to know that I'm going to be physically okay. Right. Both unalivings probably have the last name one Simpson for certain, and the other is a Crawford. Just remember, 2 people was found not long after Summer went missing. That's what I would remember. Wasn't there Cotton and a Ricky? I'm just saying. Alright, you guys, I really gotta go, or I'm not gonna have no chance. Please pray for me. Just hit the thumbs up and the subscribe. Honestly, I'm not gonna get a YouTube check this month. There's pretty much no way, because the cutoff was yesterday, and my total views and ads, I think, was $62.78, and that's since September. When did I? No, February. My last check was February. I can screenshot and post. I mean, it show y'all exactly what they show us. I don't care. I've done it a million times before. But like I said, anything, I need to come up with $11.04. I got to come up with the 4 cents, or they blowing because that car pulled out in front of them. And I bet I'm not going to be able to stand in my spot, because there goes Grizzly Adams. He must be out of jail. He drug that woman by the hair of her head through Arby's and all the way down this street. And until they got in here at McDonald's, nobody even called. And the very next day, he was out of jail. I'm not going to argue with him over a place to stand. I can bet y'all that. I don't like him having to walk past him. And that was his daughter walking with him. They said she's just sitting here just eating and drinking like nothing. And that the manager said, "Is that not your mama?" And she said, "Yeah, they do that all the time." Y'all please just pray. I'm just not myself right now. They really got me scared at the hospital. Other than when I've had a broken bone, I ain't never had them call me back after an ER visit to come back in and be seen again. And they even tried to get me into my regular doctor's office that's on the hill behind them, the primary care. And they could call me if they have a cancellation, and I could come in. I'll have to have my $4 copay for them. And otherwise, I can't get an appointment until December, the first week. Alright, you guys. Thank you. Peace, love, and light. And I hope I'm able to see y'all tonight. I'm going to try, you guys.